you all set?
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Mayor Ben Walsh, and I am about to share what is probably the worst kept secret in the city of Syracuse. And that is that I proudly and enthusiastically endorse Sharon Owens to be the next mayor of the great city of Syracuse. A little bit of background about Sharon and I and how we've gotten to know each other. So many of you know that Sharon and I first started working together in City Hall in the previous administration. I served as Deputy Commissioner of Business Development, and Sharon served as Deputy Commissioner of Neighborhood Development. And it was really at that time that I noticed the first significant characteristic of Sharon that is going to make her a great mayor. And that is her heart, her passion for this community. Sharon, while maybe not being born here, is embedded, deeply embedded and ingrained in this city. She knows the people and she loves the people that she serves. It's because of that that I was deeply saddened when Sharon left city government. And I didn't really understand it and appreciate it at the time. But when she left city government, she came here to the Southwest Community Center. And it was that same heart, that same passion for the people that brought her here, because she knew how important this institution is for this neighborhood. It is an anchor for this neighborhood, and for young people, it's a place where they can come and have positive activities and interactions, and ultimately to be safe. It's a safe haven. And it was struggling at the time. And Sharon showed up here and almost instantaneously turned this place around. And it was at that time that I identified the second most significant characteristic, which is why I believe Sharon is going to be a great mayor. She has exceptional executive leadership experience. She came in here, she got the books right, she got the programming right, she ran this place like a top. And again, that executive level experience cannot be created out of thin air. And as much as that experience as deputy commissioners influenced us both, it was the experience, the executive leadership experience here that I think best prepared her to serve as deputy mayor and ultimately as mayor. Third, I was lucky enough to convince Sharon to come back to City Hall as my deputy mayor. She was the very first job offer that I made. And it was because, again, of that heart and that leadership experience. I mentioned I served as a deputy commissioner, and I managed a staff of about 6. I went from that to managing a staff of over 2,000 people. If I said that I didn't have growing pains, I'd be lying. I learned a lot, and I learned on the job. But I was able to do it because I had this woman behind me, literally and figuratively, helping guide me through those early years. And during that time, I learned a few other important things about Sharon. Some things that I was already pretty sure of, but she has reinforced over the past 7.5 years. This woman has impeccable integrity. She is as honest as the day is long, and she cares about one thing, and that's doing the right thing for the people that we serve. As importantly, Sharon knows how to get things done. That's ultimately why we do this work, why we serve the community. It's to get things done on behalf of the people that we serve. And when you look at all of the things that we've accomplished, city finances have not been in better shape in decades. City services are as good as anyone can remember. And economic development and investment is all around us, and not just downtown. Because of this woman's effort and drive, you see that investment coming out along the business corridors, including South Avenue and West Onondaga here on the southwest side. We are seeing unprecedented investment. We are in a moment in the city of Syracuse, and we need to maximize that moment. And there is only one person who has the heart, who has the executive leadership experience, and who has the proven track record of getting things done. That is Sharon Owens, and I am proud to introduce the next mayor of the city of Syracuse. Again, Sharon Owens, everybody.
Mayor Walsh. My goodness. I am repeatedly asked, how are you going to be different than Ben Walsh? Well, we're different. But we have the same passion, we have the same heart, and we have the same commitment for this city. There are two things that are going on in my life that make me know for sure. I really went round and round about this for about a year and a half, that this was the right move. I talked to my husband, I talked to my family, I talked to God, a woman of faith, and last but not least, I talked to my mom, who said, if you don't do this, you will regret it the rest of your life. And she, as usual, was right. And so I'm here to Ellen. I'm here to win it. We're pushing through to the primary, and then I'm on the working family ballot, so I will be here till the fall. But I need to win that primary. Yeah. When I think about people, they don't see me every day, just to get reassurance. It's a lot that you hear a lot, you're going through a lot during the campaign. This is my first time running. When I put my sign out in front of my house, and then every neighbor around me said, give me a sign. Your neighbors are going to tell you a lot about who you are. And all of them have signs around them. And when they saw other signs, they came back and said, oh no, you are a neighbor and we know you. We see you every day. When you're outside with your slippers on, when you're bent over with your plants, they see me. That's a clear sign to me. There's not just a city hall, but who I am as a person. Mayor Walsh, I cannot thank you enough for speaking about, yes, I have executive experience. I've had to have it in every job I've had. But what you spoke to is my character and my integrity. And those are more important than anything else. Because when this is all said and done, and you leave to move on to wherever you're going to move, what can people say about you? I want them to say that she cared about this city, that she worked hard for this city, that she's looking out for everyone in this city. Doesn't mean you're going to get along with me all the time. And that's the other thing people say. She'll tell you no when you need to hear no. But I'm here to win this thing because I'm not done. We've been doing a lot of work in this city. And I say we because I do not shy away from being part of an administration that has put this city on the track of growth. Yes. As I step out, I'm not going to be Ben Walsh 2.0. I'm Sharon Owens 1.0. And I bring all of the experience that I've got. No, I'm not a 40-year politician. I don't actually think that's a bad thing. But I'm a 40-year public servant. And that's who I'm going to be. Housing, inclusive economy, 21st century policing, financial stability, and we're standing in front of the place that is so dear to my heart, providing opportunities for our young people. I'm so happy to even have been a part of the administration that we are going to pour over $1 million into this facility. I'm so happy about that. Not only this one, all of the community centers. I come from not-for-profit work. I've been in kitchens, I've been in living rooms, I've been out at grills talking to people when we were just out in the sun, hearing about. At Head Start, I worked at Merrick around the corner, working with those families. Jubilee down the street, home headquarters, helping people get their first homes. First step to generational wealth. That is what this is about. We're maximizing the moment because the city can grow and the region can grow, but if people don't feel that growth in their purses and wallets, it's not true. And so that is where my experience has been in the Walsh administration. administration, and he'll be the first to say, Sharon will ask, why are we doing that? How does it benefit the community? We need to rethink that decision. I'm a good convincer, too. But that is what it's about. I was asked, what is your governance style? What will it be? It will be what it's been my entire life. You got to have your own vision, but you got to have people around you who know the experts of the information. Any leader that thinks they know the answer is a poor leader. Poor leader. So I will do what I've always done. Bring the experts around me. Mayor Walsh and I have gelled because I bring that community perspective, and he has an amazing economic mind. That economic mind is going on to better things that I hope will continue to benefit our community, but I have to replace that with someone that has that skill. I know where I need to fill my gaps for my team, and I'm ready to do that. Day one. I don't have to start over. I'm in the seat now. And I'm ready to go. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm ready to keep going for the city of Syracuse. Thank you for being here. On-topic questions?